was gonna pew that job up. You might want to run. One of the drunk ass girls like, oh hell no, I'm gonna get down with that bitch. I have a soul. You gotta pay a deposit for uniforms. Do better. Shut the fuck up or I will fight. Then that motherfucker starts running towards me. He was licensed to carry. He's just going off and I just got there. And don't worry, if you can't pay for it, they'll just take it out your check. Let me tell you about the worst job I ever had.
You got me fucked up.
Let me start off by saying hello. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kativoryia, for those who don't know me, and for those who can't say my name. Now we got that out the way. Let's get into this bull. I was on Indeed looking for a job because I just finished school. Since I'm entry level, it's hard to find a job. They go with people who are experienced in the medical field versus somebody who's entry level. It can be difficult. It can be done. One thing that a successful woman will always have is some income. And even though I currently have a couple streams of income, even though that income is frequent, it's still not enough to like say pay my rent. You get me? I need a paying my rent income, not just little play money income. Like there's different things. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know people are supposed to have multiple streams of income. I live in California. It's 2025. Donald Trump is the president. You have to have multiple streams of income. You do not get a life. You have to work for the rest of your life. That is life. This is America. But anywho, because we ain't talk about that, we talk about the job. Let me tell you, I have a guard card. I suggest everybody have a guard card just in case you lose a job. Getting a security job is the quickest thing. You get paid weekly, easy overtime for people who need some money. Like that's why when people get broke, it's like, bro, you can't just be broke. You got to go out and you got to figure something out. I don't care if you start working at McDonald's just to buy a guard card, then go get a security job. Get a damn job. I'm talking to myself too because I'm currently looking for a damn job. Hence why I'm in business clothes, because my ass just came from an interview. Bitch, look at that booty poking. Damn. Okay. This is why I can't record with the viewfinder, because I be looking at myself. Oh, okay. For real. It be hard out here, but you gotta make something shake and not your ass, because that'll only get you so far. Trust me, I know. That's embarrassing, but moving on. I basically get a call back from one of these Indeed applications that I did, telling me they have a paid orientation for me to go to. It's a security job. I didn't even have an interview. It was straight to paid orientation. And say you need some quick money and you're not really looking for a job, just do the orientation. It's paid. The area they gave me was this new apartment, and these apartments are luxury. Let me tell you, they were still building them. These are cute. They're pink and black, new, fresh. You can't move in unless you got some money. Red flag about this damn apartment. It's across the street from a bar. Please keep that in mind, because it'll be important later on in this story. It gets messy. Hold on, because I'm jumping too far ahead in the story. So I go to my orientation, I get that money, then I go ahead and pay for my uniforms. That was like red flag number one. You gotta pay a deposit for uniforms. That's how you know people quit a lot. They was tired of giving out free uniforms. And don't worry, if you can't pay for it, they'll just take it out your check. Bitch, what? The uniform shirt was $45. Uniform jacket that says security on it, because you're going to be out there outside. Yeah, the whole shift you're outside standing up, was $60. The bomber jacket, basically, $60. You need black pants, black shoes. You cannot sit in your car. As I said earlier, this is a standing position and it's outside, so you have to be able to stand outside regardless of the weather. It is the summertime, bitch. It's hot. Mosquitoes will eat your ass up. Do you hear me? So I get my uniform and I go to work. It's my first day. I'm so excited about the whole shebang. Another red flag. Instantly when I got there, there was this white boy, and he was so like, you know those white boys that are like obsessed with monsters? Either the green one or the blue one, but they don't ever try another flavor. The psycho ones. And I love white people, but you know what I'm talking about. I get to my shift and I do graveyard. I usually like doing graveyard because as a YouTuber, I get to edit. I was under the impression, okay, I might have to stand, but at least I can edit on my phone. It's gonna be like sit down videos and ain't gonna be no vlogs, but you know, I can do a little something solo 1-2. I go to relieve this guard at his post. Now he is supposed to be there to train me, so he's gonna be there 1 hour into my shift. This guy was the most like weirdest person I have ever met, and I've met a lot. I'm in LA. It's a lot of weirdos, okay? Bitches are weird out here, and I will say that forever because these bitches are for real weird. I'm always say that. Anyway, so I start my shift and this guard is instantly like cussing, talking about, oh, the construction guards that they personally have, they're so rude. He keeps trying to get me in trouble. He keeps being a nosy, trying to see what I'm doing. He's a fat a-hole. He's just going off, and I just got there. I don't know anything going on or whatever the case may be. I don't care that much because I don't know this man. In order for me to change the conversation, I start talking about work because I'm there to go ahead and get my money. I'm asking him where are the stickers. So you have to go and you have to take a picture of each sticker, and that's how they know where you are. And you have to do that once an hour. Basically saying area secure, code 4, whatever the fuck else. This man just started talking my ear off with his entire life story. You can tell this guy has no one else to talk to in life. All the way to the point where when I got there, I had to park behind our cop car. As he's talking, he leans up against my car and it's just like, well, yeah, I have a license to carry. Typically, that's how I make my money here. And I'm trying to be nice because at this point I feel offended. Get your fucking ass off my car. I'm sitting there like, did he just touch my car? Like, you're not that privileged. And I'm trying not to make it a big deal because is that really a big deal that he's leaned on your car? Like, really? But at the same time, bitch, you don't pay for this motherfucker, so don't touch it. don't touch my shit. At that point, like, I kind of tuned out what he was saying, and I was trying to figure out in my head, like, do I say something? Do I flip the fuck off? Or because I need this job and I need to sit here and play nice with everybody, am I gonna do that? Pay your rent? Look for another job. Which one would you choose? And if your stupid ass said look for another job, you need to get your priorities together. We're adults. We are not in high school. Grow up. He's talking to me about how his old job that he was gonna jump the place and put up everybody, because like I said earlier, he was licensed to carry, which I don't really give a fuck because this is not a licensed to carry position. I don't take security opportunities where you need to be licensed to carry. I don't want the money that bad. I'm not chasing nobody down. I'm not snatching no product out somebody's hand because they're trying to steal. I'm not putting my life on the line for someone else's business. I'm gonna call the police because that's the type of thing you gotta watch from a distance. I'm not doing none of that. I will call the police, and I'm not even gonna let you know I called the police. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do a round for the stickers because I want him off my fucking car. That's the nicest way I can say it without being so direct, because it's either that or I'm gonna offend somebody. We go around doing the stickers, and I see a little fur ball in the corner, and it's like shaking. Like it's hurt. He sees it. He's like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, it's a kitty. Bruh, I thought you just all big and bad. Had people scared you was gonna pew that job up. What the fuck? You just melted? Like, bruh, I have a cat myself, but I didn't like react the way he reacted. So he's like, oh my gosh, promise me you're going to call animal control to come and help this life. As we're looking at this little kitty, he's like, I would touch it, but I don't have any gloves. I don't know. Like, I'm not educated in animals. I have a cat, but I didn't grow up with animals in my home. Like, I don't melt over this shit. I melt over my cat because that's my baby. But I don't know this cat. Like, I don't have that instinct to be like, even my boyfriend be like, oh my God, look at that puppy. And I'm like, it's a damn dog. Like, I didn't grow up with animals. That's why I got a cat. So I can introduce animals to my children so they don't have to grow up being afraid of animals. Like, I'm afraid of dogs. I'm afraid of cats. I got a cat so I can work my way up to getting a puppy. Then I'll work my way up to having a baby. But I'm not having a baby until I conquer a few things. I mean, unless God says it, then that's that. But as for trying, let me have a career and I got some things I want to do, you know, whatever. But I have to call animal control. I cannot just have this animal on the property, especially while construction is continuously going on. I will say I ain't never called animal control before. So I'm asking them questions like, are they 24 hours? Are there one close to this location? Like, how does this even work? I've never done this. And he's trying to make me feel bad about it, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care that much. I don't even know you. We continue scanning the rest of the stickers and we come back to that location. And at that point, the second guard is coming to work. And we basically have to train him on how to scan everything as well. So we're scanning, he sees it, and he instantly is like, oh my gosh, let me call animal control. And calls animal control. And the other guy was like, looking at me in disgust, because I guess that's what I was supposed to do immediately. He didn't call no fucking animal control. You sit up there trying to expect me. You still got almost a whole hour left on your shift. You didn't call animal control. Guy calls animal control. They come through, get the little baby kitten, and all is saved. So it comes time to this white guy. I know I'm saying white guy and then the other guard, but they're not that important to give names to. So it's about time for the white guard to go home. Like, his shift is over. He leaves, but as he's leaving, he tells the other guard, like, oh my gosh, thank you for calling animal control. I was so scared about what was going to happen to this poor kitty, and he's like, yeah, I have a soul. I really wanted to make sure before I leave today that the cat had somewhere to go. And then he looks at me and makes a face, and I'm like, I have a soul. Like, what are you talking about? And he just chuckles, and I'm just sitting there kind of like, not in my feelings, but okay in my feelings. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. You're not perfect. You're not better than me. None of that. You'll save a cat, but you won't give money to a homeless child. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, okay, let me not even go in. He calls his Uber. He's going towards the Uber, and he tells the other guard, like, one more time, hey, thank you so much again. I was so worried about what's gonna happen. And then he looks at me, he goes, do better. Shut the fuck up. I drove here. You're getting in an Uber. You do better. Bro, you're like 30 to 35 and you're telling me to do better? You need to do better. You probably don't even have a license, bitch. Whatever the case may be, he takes his narrow behind on. I go by my car and I see a little place to sit. So I sit my happy ass down. I'm not standing up for this whole shift. Bro, tell me why the fuck. And this is at the beginning of my shift. Everything that transpired in this story time happened in the first 4 hours of my new shift. I find a little spot. I go sit down. I'm sitting on my phone and I'm scrolling. I look to the motherfucking right of me. Bitch, why the fuck did I see a skunk with its tail flared the fuck up walking towards me? It started off prancing. Like, it looked like it was prancing, like skipping. Then that motherfucker starts running towards me. And I'm just sitting there. I'm not like doing no wild shit or moving. I'm just sitting. Boy, when I tell you I got my ass up and I took the fuck off, I got the fuck up and took the fuck off. I figured, you know what? Let me switch positions with this other guard. We're gonna swap. You go over there, I go over here. And I did tell him what happened. So don't get in the comments talking shit. I told him. So I go to where he was. Now, a couple hours go by. There's a bar. Remember I was talking about that bar? There's a bar that let out. So there's drunk people flooding the fucking streets. And that is the most obnoxious shit. Boy, when people see security guards, they just start talking shit. Like, I'm sitting there with security plastered on my back and on my arms. I'm hearing comments like, oh, what you gonna do? You security? What you gonna do? You, bro, I am 100 pounds. I'm a girl and I'm a pretty one at that. I'm not going toe to toe with none of y'all. I ain't getting paid that much. Some of y'all dumbasses will sit here and fight for free. I'm not one of them, boo. I used to be, but I'm a soft girl now. I'm a soft girl. I ain't doing that shit. Somebody comes up to me and they're like, hey, how do I get a job? How do I get a job? I say, Google, have a good day. And then everybody's like, damn, she got attitude. She got attitude. I don't want to use because I'm a black girl, everything I do has an attitude. No, bro, you don't know what the fuck I just went through. I don't give a shit about what you gotta say. You want a job, look up hiring places near you on Google. I don't know what to tell you, bitch, but I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm just trying to wait this shit out. If I go home, I'm ready to go home. One of the drunk ass girls who thought I had an attitude talk about, oh, hell no, I'm gonna get down with that bitch. I'm gonna get down with that bitch. The girl was just drunk as shit. She really didn't want that. Especially what I just went through. You don't want that. Everybody clears out. Everybody goes home. The mariachi band gets in the car. It's barely about like 3 o'clock. 3 in the morning. I'm sitting here on my phone again, but I have one earbud in. So I'm listening to a podcast. I'm just on my phone scrolling, whatever. I see, bro, I'm gonna just explain what I saw. I gotta explain this shit, because what the fuck? I see something that looks, something that looks like a deer, right? It has the legs and the snout of a fucking deer. It's very light. It's a light, where's my hair? You see this color? It's very light brown. It has spots on it, but it has the body of a dog. I didn't see the tail. I didn't see the ears. It was prancing down the middle of the street, like not in a fast mode either. Boy, so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna let this, whatever the fuck this is, because I got real still. I'm gonna let this thing prance by me, and when it gets to a certain distance, I'm gonna take the fuck off running. I'm gonna go. Like, one thing about me, baby, when some shit happens, I will freeze, I will run, or I will fight. But I don't know which one I'm gonna do. Like, it just happens. Sometimes I do the wrong thing, and then I gotta apologize to people later. If we're ever in a situation you see me run, you might want to run, okay? Because I'm not the type to stop and be like, did you see the... I have never been that type. I will freeze, take the fuck off, one way or another. As this thing is prancing, a fucking car, and this pissed me smooth the fuck off. A fucking car, and this bitch sees me sitting there. There's nobody else on the street. I'm outside in my security outfit. The car comes up behind the fucking animal and starts honking at the bitch. That motherfucker turns like this, and keep in mind, I'm right here at this little bench area. The animal and I are locking eyes. As we're locking eyes, I stand the fuck up. I don't know if I can outrun this thing. I'm gonna try. I've never been one of them bitches to be like, oh, I give up. It's gonna have to eat me. You gonna have to catch me, and you gonna have to restrain me, because I'm gonna put in some work. You have no idea my fight or flight senses. I don't know. Something's fucking wrong with me. I have to say that. I get retarded, and that's just my truth. You never know with me. That animal turned the fuck around and locked eyes with me, bitch. I took the fuck up. Like that. In the middle of me running. Why the fuck my earbud fell? And you know how you teeter? Because I was like, oh shit, what should I do? Should I get the earbud? Like, this bitch is gonna cost. Then I'm gonna have to just buy a whole new pair of earphones. And I got the pros, bruh, do I want to pay for that? What if it comes over here and eats it? So my dumb ass, I picked it up and I see the thing, it's running towards me. Bro, I took the fuck back off. There was nothing for me to jump on. Oh, and I forgot this part. Down the fucking street, it's like camps of fucking homeless people. There is nothing for me to jump on at all. I'm running. The thing is chasing me. I see my freaking coworker inside the office, the front office of the apartment. Now, these doors are locked, so I don't know how he broke in that motherfucker. I kind of passed him a little bit, and I go back. I get to the door, point blank, period. And I'm knocking, and clearly I'm frantic, and like something's popping the fuck off. Bro, I'm gonna get pissed off. This guy gets up, and he's slowly walking towards me. I'm still like banging, and I'm like, hurry the fuck up, like... He comes, opens the door, and you know how people open the door and just stay at the door? Boy, I kicked that shit. Bitch, move. Like, get the fuck out of my way. You take your ass out there. You go get ate the fuck up. Bruh, I kicked the door. I got in that bitch. I said, oh my God, did you see it? He's talking about something. I think I saw, I don't know. You don't fucking know, bitch. You saw what the fuck. That wasn't no skinwalker and turned into something else. Bitch, you saw what I saw. So we're just sitting in the apartment office. Like, you go out there. You go out there. The fuck? You go out there. It's time for us to do our DARs. Like, I was like, you know what? I'll go out there. Because clearly, even though I'm the girl, somebody has to be the masculine one. And on a real note, I'm sick of these men being feminine. And I know we're both scared, but I don't got no or no balls. I got a coochie. So I just figured, you know what? I'm gonna go through the middle and get to my car. I get to my car, I unlock my car just in case, because I still cannot, like, we all have to be outside at the same time. So when people drive by, or if any pedestrians are walking by, they know this area is secure. They want us to be front and present. A little later, I eat my lunch, and bro, you have to have an on-duty lunch break. And keep in mind, we're outside. There's no refrigerators. There's no microwaves. There's nowhere to really sit. I found somewhere, but you don't have anywhere to sit. There's no bathrooms. This is California. There's no shade spots. Even though I'm working graveyard, which is like the overnight, there's still no shade spots. A lot of this shit is illegal, but they're paying good. They was paying more than $25 an hour, and I said, fuck it, fuck the weather, I'll accept it. But I didn't know everything else. I eat my cold ass stir-fried rice. Ooh, it's hard to eat cold ass stir fried rice if you're already, your body's cold, because at this point it's like 4 in the morning. It's cold. Around 5 is when I figured, you know what? This is gonna be my last day. I didn't want to leave the company high and dry, even though I was left out high and dry. I can't even warm up my food. But at that point, I figured, you know what? This is my last day for real. I'm not coming back. End of my shift comes. The first person who got there, I showed them where all the stickers were, and I bounced. When I got home, and that was like a 45-minute drive home, I texted the scheduler. Just want to let you know that I will not be returning to this post. Can you please remove me off the schedule? That was the first thing I did. I want to make sure this company knows, hey, I'm not trying to leave you high and dry, but I'm going to let you know I won't be returning. I didn't explain why. Because they got cameras. They know why. They saw me running like a fucking, she's a runner, she's a track star. I'm not doing this shit. No, fuck that. The money was not worth being in a safari, bitch. It wasn't worth it. Later in the night comes around and they start blowing me up around 10:30. Where are you at? You're supposed to be at your shift. You're not at your post. You're gonna get fired. Baby, I quit. Oh, you didn't believe me, huh? Oh, no. I will not be returning. Ladies and gentlemen, he, she, they, them. That was the worst job I ever fucking had. And because I know you enjoyed this story time, go ahead and drop some comments down below. What was the funniest part? What was the craziest part? What do you think I should have done? You think I should have quit, or do you think I should have stayed?
I should have seen you was trouble right from the start. Taught me so many lessons, how not to mess with broken hearts. So many questions. When this began, we was the perfect match, perhaps. We had some problems, but we working at it. And now the arguments are getting loud. I wanna stay, but I can't help from walking out. Let's go with a way. Just take my hand and understand. If you could see, I never planned to be a man. It just wasn't me. But